Okay, so now I've come to a conflict of sorts when it came to Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know if I want to upload episode 6, whichever way. Yeah, episode 6 I actually went into the Palace of Hente in that hack. Hente is anime porn, if you don't know. And now there's actually 2 versions of that video on my computer. I just don't know which one to upload. An uncensored version or a censored version. Uploading an uncensored, people might actually get very interested and start coming to actually watch my videos, but I actually want to keep making videos. I value this pastime a lot. Like, seriously, it's so damn epic. But if I upload it uncensored, then I'll just be doing what most people do, and it won't be as epic. Since I don't know what to do, I'm gonna put that on hiatus. But it probably won't be a long hiatus. In the meantime, we're gonna play some really old ROM hack. Back from 2009. My ROM hack back from 2009. So old, in fact, it came before Hotel Mario 2, a better game. Well, actually, this was made in 2012. It didn't take long. It's just one of my oldest levels that actually still exists, pieced together into a separate one-level ROM hack. So this is what remains of my 4th ROM hack I've ever built after the 3 unnamed ones, the Death Game. And does it have a custom title screen? No, it does not. Message. I didn't edit it because, well, not like that was going to be of any relevance. Okay, the path is missing there, and this says the same thing. Yoshi's Island 1, but really, in fact, oh, the screen just stops there. Now we're gonna figure out, whoa, silent bills. So this is something made back in 2009, so it is really, really, really old. We're gonna figure out how it holds up today. 4 years later, I dust off one of my oldest creations. Well, 1 level from it that survived. Let's just see how it holds up. It's looking pretty hard right now. That's one thing I got. That's one thing that's for sure. It's hard. Nice. How did I even miss that jump? We gotta try this again. Well, yikes, this is like, I gotta actually squeeze through that and not jump too high so I don't lose my power up. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Okay, now that I lost my power up, this will be easier. Maybe, because there'll be less tight squeezes involved. Yeah, that went easier. Now I actually have to spin jump on something nice. Okay, this has been a long time since I've done the lava that way, because it causes cut-off with the cement blocks. Damn, this is a hard level. I wonder if I can even beat this or not. Nice, I actually slipped through that, like... Okay, now I'm here. And then we're going to grab this mushroom, and I actually did this back in the day, though it's not that hard at all. We have to spin jump. Boss door? I think not. It's just another room. This is starting to get... Oh my god. This is getting really, really, really hard. This is ridiculous. In fact, Hand of Chaos, my other ROM hack, the final level of Hand of Chaos is pretty much this, except a few rooms were modified, and the difficulty was toned down. But it wasn't toned down enough, I don't think, because it's still very, very long. Like, this is insane. This is even harder. And by some miracle, I'm actually hanging in there. And to believe my time... Now, there's actually a pretty strict time limit on this, too, if you could believe it. If you could believe that there's that kind of time limit, it's there. So I might not even be able to... Oh, come on! I have a freaking time limit to worry about, and then that. god. And I only have 300... Or maybe I had more... Maybe I had like 400 seconds to beat this level in the original. For whatever time I had, probably nothing more than 400, because I didn't know how to make my time limits big enough back in the day. I wonder if I'm going to be able to beat this without save states, or if I'm just going to not have any fun trying. Time's tight on this one, so let's just rush it. As much as we can. Don't need that. Are we even going to be able to do this? Come on! Yeah! We made it! Oh, nice. Oh, come on. These are some of the tightest jumps I've ever had to deal with. Reminds me of Mario XXX. Whoa, Cape Feather. Back when I actually used these, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I actually used those back before I realized that they would just let you skip everything. Though it's not really going to help that much since we're in a castle. Since it's not just sky up above us, it's a ceiling. So it's not really going to let us skip over the level as easily as it normally would. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. Now you know why this never made it anywhere. Now you know why this didn't make it very far. Now you know why I got toned down. Because, like, look at this. Am I even going to make it anywhere? I never beat the level without save states. Especially back then. Back then I used save states even if the levels weren't doable without save states. I still said, we'll call it a day. But now I don't do that. I beat all of my levels without save states at least once before I actually consider them complete. Nowadays, that's pretty much some sort of standard I follow. It started ever since I began building Bowser's Stadium. Ever since then, we haven't had these kinds of levels where you pretty much got to abuse save states because the jumps are way too picky and tight. Just for the sake of... Let's actually end the level. And then get to a rating. Still gotta try not to... Wow! Still gotta try not to die, though. Come on. Now I'm starting to do badly. That's cause I could die as much as I want. See, this is why it's usually a good idea to not use save states. I'm kinda doing it here cause, well... I mean, look at this! I'm just gonna waste so much time if I try and do it without. I might be here till next year. No, probably not next year. That's a little... It's pretty much like... Okay, okay, now we're back to where we were. Let's just actually try and go on from there. If we can, that is. Maybe we should actually just try and go on from where we were. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully it's not too ridiculous. And then there's a bullet bill cannon, sure. We can't get it to shoot anything. And if we do, then... Okay, wow. We actually did that. Nice. Now that I didn't expect to happen. Sure, that's brilliant. And then we gotta do this. Okay, that's an easy enough jump, sure. We got a bunch of chucks on screen. They're not gonna go away, so... I'm actually starting to run out of time, so this is a big problem. Yeah, you actually have to make this kind of tight jump. You gotta make this jump. I actually expected this before, well, look at this. This room actually did carry itself onto the Hand of Chaos, just like the previous one. Though not the first one. Makes me wonder how many more rooms like this there could possibly be. I hope, like, there's not too many more, because there's not enough time to do this. And even if there were another 100 seconds, I still don't know if I'd be able to do it if I took my sweet little time trying to make sure I didn't get killed by everything. Knowing that I'd actually get reset, not just be able to load a state every time I die. That's called safe scumming, by the way. And I'm probably not even going to beat this, so why am I still let's just see how far we can go before we're actually forced to die due to the timer running out. No, I'm not gonna go set at the 400, just... Okay, I actually made the jump once, and now I can't make... See? This is ridiculous. Thank God this never got anywhere. Thank God no one ever have to see this until now. Thank God this was never shown to the public. Actually, never mind, it's been shown to the public, so it's kind of late, but thankfully this was never released, because it's just ridiculous. Sure, there's a lot of flaws, like, at least the flaws, like, the usual flaws that show up in a ROM hack aren't addressed here, but the difficulty is just too much difficult to be of any fun. You find yourself safe scumming, like I did back in 2009 when I actually playtested this thing. See, I never actually had the intention of actually being able to beat my levels legit in mind when they were, like, supposed to be hard enough. But now, there's actually logic to what I build. It's not just this all the time. There's actually logic to what I do. It's not just this the whole time. Will I stay? Oh, nice. See, nowadays I actually follow rules. Back then, I didn't. Back then, we had final levels that are too often like this. In fact, now I'm just gonna run out of time. Whoa! I actually cut it short? Did I actually cut the level short? To finish it with 1 second on the clock. I think the original level was actually longer. I don't know why I just cut it short like that. Or maybe it was that long. I don't know. Do I dare rate my own creation? Again? We're gonna do it. This final level of the death game really sucked because of one thing. It's like, it's too damn hard to be enjoyable. So it's kind of meant to be done with save states. It feels like that frickin' Kaizo level in Hotel Mario 2, a better game. Except this looks better. It doesn't have all the typical flaws of ROM hacks we see, except for it being extremely difficult. Sure, there's cutoff, but it's nothing major like I've already seen. I've seen cutoff much worse than this. So the rating, I'm pretty much just unsure what I'm gonna give this. Okay, actually maybe I do know what I'm gonna give this. I'd say a 47%. Sure, this did make sense, there was logic behind it, but without save states, just way too hard with all those tight squeezes to be any good fun. So yeah, thank God I never actually released this. Thank God I toned it down in Hand of Chaos before submitting that, and even then it was still really hard. It was longer. There was no time limit, at least. Still, and also there was no midpoint, just like in this one. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to end it here now that I've gone over this. Yeah. Now we end it.